Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sniper signing in to Command & Conquer Riddler 3 on the map Infinity Isle, spawning on the right side as the Red Allies player. This is Stryderr. And his opponent, spawning on the left side as the orange Soviet player. This is ODS the Sniper. Sniper is casting a sniper. There's probably some snipeception in there somewhere. Opening up with that first racks on both sides. Going to be getting those attack dogs and warbears out to try and both contest the position of the enemy engineer. Try and see if, if each player can slow it down, or as Sniper is doing, just wanting to guard his own engineer. Going to want to be careful though. Whoa, that dog's just going to try and make a beeline for the engineer. But yeah, the backup warbear with that amplified roar is, if definitely enough to keep that engineer alive. Both players will secure their oil derricks basically without a hitch, no problems at all. Second ref now online. Second ref almost, well, for second ref is under construction, not almost complete, but is still on the way for ODS the Sniper. What kind of tech could we be facing this game? Stryderr, that looks like it, it kind of looks like an armor facility, but really, I mean, on Infinity Isle you could see any measure of really anything. Oh no, he didn't even have his second ref. Okay, I totally thought that ref was already down. I don't know why I thought that. Conscripts coming out along with a War Factory follow-up from ODS Sniper, the Sniper. These conscripts we saw, Demon, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We saw Demon use these to an extremely powerful use in For the Win 39. If you haven't seen that, yeah, Demon, he's a powerful player. He's a very powerful player. But conscripts are extremely powerful if they are used correctly, especially against allies. But already getting some, wow, that's some preemptive spreading right there. That's like some Starcraft 2 level spreading if your Terran is trying to spread against Banelings. Some very good spreads. Just trying to make sure that those bears, should they get in the middle of those PKs, can do as little as possible with their amplified roars. Just a little bit of a precautionary measure. Airfield down, fast tech T2, cryocopters already taken the scene. No expansion coming out quite yet. Bullfrog firing out a conscript, just gonna go see about some scouting information, see what he can see out in the main base of Stryderr. What kind of vehicles do we have? We have Bullfrog, Terror Drone. Terror Drone's not gonna have very much luck, as all of the both of the refineries rather are already walled off. That MCV. Oh, Stryderr's gonna go for the forward expansion on the ridgeline. Gonna want to be careful. Yeah, just want to make, okay, since the Terror Drone's going back here, he doesn't really have to worry about his MCV all that much, since it's already back within the protection of the Peacekeepers. Some of these PKs, this looks like something straight out of Campaign, with these PKs just having this like line style advance. It looks just like something that I would see in Campaign. PKs just, and this attack dog gonna be picking off some of the retreating conscripts. I think that, oh, ODS the Sniper, he could easily turn around right now and just smack down that dog, which, yep, there he goes. He realized that he turned around and he did what he did exactly what he needed to do. Cryocopter Vindicator Harass already coming out, gonna be sniping down one of those collectors for Sniper. That's going to be a bit of a hassle to try and replace double amplified roar. Yep, that is going to be Ripperino. Those Peacekeepers, they're dead. Deuces, goodbye. Third ref already online for the Sniper. Oh, third ref not even queued for Stryderr. That's not good. Probably has, I think has it queued now. May have had a multi-gunner turret queued, maybe? Or maybe just just queued a wall segment and never actually placed it. Either way, third ref is more than likely on the way right now. Wait, no, that wasn't multi-gunner turret. He just placed it down on the front lines. Oh, 4 Bullfrogs. No, don't fly your Vindicator over there. Well, congratulations. That is a tutorial on how to lose a Vindicator. But no, those Bullfrogs probably just rocked up out of the fog of war and surprise visited that Vindicator as it was flying over. That was very much probably a surprise to Stryderr. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful whenever you're flying your Vindicator around into the fog of war, as you never know where the enemy Bullfrogs could just kind of show up out of nowhere. Apollo fighter, realizing that Soviet aircraft are about to be taking to the skies, Stryderr does construct an Apollo fighter and go ahead and get it sitting over that enemy airfield, but he can't stick around because those 4 Bullfrogs, they're still there. And so now I think air superiority is starting to shift into the hands of Sniper as the Soviets, because, I mean, I realize air superiority MiGs will lose to the Apollo fighters, but oh, the MiGs catch out the cryocopters, but those 2 Apollo fighters, that's more than enough to chase them back away just trading some damage, but the damage for Sniper's aircraft, it's going to be permanent unless he gets his hands on a crusher crane, because, you know, the Soviets, they don't have the same repair capabilities that the Allies do, with the Allies having these repair drones. So this crowdcopter that was just damaged in that flyby from the MiGs is going to get fully repaired, no problemo whatsoever. The MiG, on the other hand, is going to... That's loading a bullfrog onto a twin blade. Loading Okay. I'm curious. I guess he's doing that in case he runs into the Apollo fighters. No, that's exactly why he's doing it. He's going to use the twin blades to harass, throw down the bullfrogs right there, and now suddenly the MiGs and bullfrogs are going to protect against the aircraft. But you got to protect against those javelin troopers. Oh no, you got to protect against the javelin troopers. You cannot just let those javelin troopers run wild in and amongst your twin blades. That is very, very much not good at all. Shrunken down bullfrog. Something about the shrunken down vehicles. I just love the shrunken down vehicles. They're just so entertaining. It's like the bullfrog's voice just kind of shoots up like 3.5 octaves. It's the most beautiful thing I think the Allies have access to. But Stryderr losing both of his prospectors in his main base. His third ref prospector is still online. Not much happening on the front line. Really, it's all about the harassment game right now. Vindicator going to try and catch up to that bullfrog, and want to be careful though that it doesn't get sniped down by those MiGs. Want to be very careful. Need one more shot. Will they get it? I think he's going to get it. Yep. What will he trade for though? 2 MiGs and a bullfrog go down for 1 Vindicator. I think Stryderr will be taking that trade all day long. It looks like he was banking up enough money to get both of those prospectors back online, and these crowdcopters are still alive. That's the money right there. Keeping your crowdcopters alive is so important, as they can very easily make or break a certain engagement later on in the game. Is he loading warbears? Okay. I feel like I'm watching a campaign mission from Railroad 3 Uprising. That's that one mission where it's, I think it was from the Empire campaign, where they're just loading twin blades full of stuff and just constantly airlifting them everywhere. But yeah, getting the warbears to try and protect against those javelin troopers, that's actually a very good idea. But the crowdcopters coming from behind and flank those bullfrogs, shrink them down. But it doesn't matter. Prospector is still going to go down. No questions asked there. And orbital drop or orbital dump, I think it's just going to be drop. But, almost. So that was almost. Is that a bugged prospector? I think that may be a bugged prospect. We'll have to come back and check on that here in just a minute. Cryo shot coming down. That is scratch 1 collector for the Soviets. Just a back and forth harassment game right now, but the ground force from the Soviets is starting to mass up. 5 hammer tanks are on the front line, and that was close. Almost needlessly losing an Apollo fighter to the bullfrogs. That's a good catch, pulling it back to base, making sure that it was not going to die a needless death. However, I think another Apollo fighter would, yeah, there is another Apollo fighter would indeed come in handy. Gummy is trying to go for this power plant, but these 2 multi-gunner IFVs, they are pretty good. They're pretty good AA units. If I losing 2 twin blades, does lose a third, gets out of there with just the 1 low health twin blade remaining. Now, keep in mind, this entire time, a 4th ref has been online for ODS the sniper. Now, does Stryderr know about it? No, he certainly does not. He's on low power right now. He has no idea. He's doing well on spending his money though. Keeping that money around like 500 or so, just trying to spend however much that he can. And that's stop micro. I was playing Red Alert 3 the other day. He's going to find out about this 4th refinery now. That is going to be 1 dead collector. There is absolutely nothing here to protect it. Man, multi-gunner IV's just cleaning up another incursion over here in the main base. 1 heroic and 1 elite looking to go heroic, and the front lines is looking absolutely scary on this side of the ODS the sniper. But now there are some Guardian tanks and some Javelin troopers to answer this, so it's not going to be as much of a steamroll as it would have been just a few minutes ago. But now he's got to be careful. Aircraft gone down. Terror drone gets the infect. That's not good. But now these leech beams, as long as these hammer tanks are leeching on their targets, I mean, they're going to keep on getting the guns from the targets they kill. As this tank right here, I wonder what's the strongest weapon combination on a hammer tank. I wonder for like, let's say like equal tier tanks. So between like the hammer tank, if a hammer tank leeches down another tank, is it the strongest with a tsunami gun, a guardian gun, or another hammer gun? Because I mean, obviously, if it leeches down, higher tech stuff, of course, the higher the tech, the more powerful it'll be. I mean, I've never seen something more hilarious than a heroic hammer tank with like a King Oni laser beam or a Apocalypse tank, like mini nuclear gun. So it's one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. But not enough anti-air on the front line, at least not at the moment. Yeah, MiGs take off. They realize that, or that one MiG rather, realizes that his presence is indeed needed, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go and get up into the sky, but it does get shot out by Javelin troopers and saves the cryocopter too. The Javelin Vindicator, not Vindicator, the Javelin Guardian tank Peacekeeper push is absolutely just shredding everything, and that is a cryoblast gonna catch at least 2 hammer tanks and that bullfrog. Nothing else can be trained out of that barracks. That's a heroic hammer tank, but is it gonna survive? It's being frozen down. I don't think it's gonna survive. That's a heroic flag trooper, but it just got frozen down. Everything on the side of ODS the sniper has just fallen apart. Stryderr, I think he might have just done it. I don't think ODS the sniper can hold this line any longer. It does not look like he can. No, indeed. Starts selling up. Is he going to sell up anymore? I don't. He has a super reactor and a war factory. That's about it. Where's his MCV? He doesn't have an MCV. Oh, he's mega dead now. I totally missed the MCV going down. I'm guessing the cryocopters may have gotten it when that naval harass happened on that backwater refinery. But wow, the ODS the sniper has been defeated. Nice job to Stryderr on that one. Tip of the hat. I did like how he kept his cryocopters alive pretty much that entire game. I don't think I saw a cryocopter go down once that entire game. That's very, very good unit preservation. That's a incredibly valuable skill to have in Red Alert 3 and beyond. Taking a quick peek at the resource graph, I would not be surprised. Yes, indeed, Sniper was actually really ahead on those resources. Having that 4th refinery really put him ahead, but he didn't quite capitalize on it the way that I think he could have. And of course, this wasn't like the highest level of games that I have ever cast here on the channel, but that does not mean there are not things to learn from. For example, I think snipers, I think that he's a little too inactive, and I think he depended on the harassment with those twin blades for a little bit too long. I think had his hammer tank attack landed just a few minutes earlier, maybe like 1-2 minutes earlier, he could have caught Stryderr with his metaphorical pants down, and there would have been 0 Guardian tanks and minimal Javelin troopers to stop that push. And suddenly that game would have turned out a lot differently, especially considering that there was no naval follow-up from Stryderr, so everything he had was on land. So had that attack just landed a little bit earlier, I think it could have gone a lot better. Just shy of 12 minutes in, I mean, about 10,000-ish, maybe, well, no, about 9,000 worth of difference on the ecos. Efficiency, yes, yeah, there's the number that tells the tale. Stryderr was just so much more efficient with his units than what ODS the sniper was. Those multi-gun IFVs got some insanely good value, taking down I don't even know how many twin blades, how many bullfrogs, how many MiGs. Having units take as good of trades like that, well, not even a trade, just flat out killing stuff basically for free. That kind of efficiency ratio, that is just not sustainable for the other faction. I mean, unless the other faction is sitting on, 7 refs, but even with 7 refs, sometimes you still can't quite seal the deal. Anyway, that is about it for this cast. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And this is Sniper, signing out.